Welcome to So Very Easy. My name is Laura, and diamond kits are all the rage right now. They're a lot of fun to do. You can do them when you're with people because it's not like counting for knitting or crocheting. You don't need to bring a sewing machine with you, so they're fun little projects to do. And they can be big projects. So I'm going to share some tips that I like to use when I do the diamond kits. If you're new to diamond kits, what they are little kits that you are able to put on these little diamonds or little jewels on top of your projects. You end up with all of these little jewels, diamonds, and little shapes that get glued on top of a shape. So this is very flat, and when it's done, it's going to be all full of diamonds. Some of them are color-coded like this. Some of them have numbers. There's various different ways you can get them. And there's lots of different things that you can make with these. Wall hangings, small projects, and you can get them pretty much anywhere you buy crafts and hobbies. This particular one I did get in the mail with my Annie's Creative Woman, and I'd like to share with you how simple it is to do them. So when you receive these diamond kits, you're going to have bags of these little diamonds. Now sometimes the bags are in little Ziploc bags with numbers on them. Sometimes you get them in this long sleeve. So we have the project, and the project will have a peel and stick on it. And under that peel is the sticky, which we get to stick those diamonds on. And to pick them up, we do have a little sort of a pencil, wax, and a tray. And I'll show you how we get to work this in a bit. But the first thing that I want to do is organize my diamonds. When we're doing the diamond kits, you work in a row. So you're going to peel back a little bit and work in that area. Peel back a little bit, work in that area. So as you can see here, I'm going to be using a lot of colors at one time. And the tray is to hold those little diamonds. It'll only hold one color. So to keep myself organized, right at the beginning, I pick up these inexpensive little containers at the dollar store. They have all of those little compartments, and what I'm looking for is something very narrow, not deep, because I will be picking up the diamonds from inside this little container. So if it's too deep, you're not going to be able to see it as well. Once I have these little containers, I'm going to load them with my diamonds. There are different ways that we can load them. And in this case, you can see that I have 4 different oranges. So they're different shapes or different sizes. So you can put them in order of sizes or shapes. Small, medium, large, and perhaps another size. Or go in this area. If you have them numbered, you're going to be able to just do number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Some of the containers come with little Ziploc bags, so you could always just take out what you want and Ziploc them closed. But I find it's a lot easier to load up this tray, and then I don't have all of these little containers, because once you open them, they're really easy for everything to fall out. Now that is so much more fun to work with than the little bags. If I have some empty containers, I'm going to load it with my wax. This is a piece of wax, and there's a piece of plastic on each side to keep it clean. I'm going to remove both sides and stick it in one of these trays. It's going to stay clean, and I know exactly where it is. This little piece of wax is going to fit inside of your pen. So this pen end is like a little straw, and you need to fill that little end with wax. So you're going to take that metal tip, push it into the corner of some wax. The wax is going to get removed and put right inside that little straw. You do not want to push the wax all the way in. You want to have a little bit sticking out, because this is what's going to pick up the diamonds. We're going to pick up the diamond from the top, and that wax is going to hold that diamond onto that little pen, and it's going to come off really easy. As you go through the project, you're going to have to load your wax more than once, and that's why you have all that little extra wax. Now we get to start working on our project. When I peel back this paper, this side is sticky. So I don't want to peel off all the paper because then my arm's going to get stuck as I'm working on it. What I want to do is work on the top, do a couple of rows, peel back the paper, do a couple of rows. It's better if you start from the top and go down, and that way your hand is not going to get stuck on any of this sticky that we need, and it's just a lot easier to do. And this tray is designed for us to put the diamonds in. The little tray does keep all the diamonds flat, so it's easy to get. It has these little grooves inside, so when you shake it, what happens is it takes those diamonds and makes sure that they're facing side up. So if you have one or two little diamonds, you can take them from here. But if you're going to have a whole row like I have here at the top, I'm going to take a little spoon and scoop out some diamonds and put them right here on my tray. So first of all, I've tested and made sure that I have the right size. Now I could just scoop out a few and put them right there on that tray. Give a little shake. Now load up my pen and go. Pick up that one jewel, and we're just placing it right over top of the color. In some kits, they're numbered instead of colored. So I place that on and go to the next. So I will do all of that one size right there in that small area and then go on to the next. It's nice and convenient having this little tray handy. And that wax picks it up quickly and loads it quickly. And you can see how quick and easy this is. I'll just keep loading up my tray and continue that color. Once I'm finished with that color, I could just tap them into that point and drop them right back into that case. So I'm just going to do each row as I go along. I load up when I need to, and when I'm ready for the day, it closes and stays nice. Now a lot of these containers are not sealed really well, so be sure not to tip this upside down because those jewels are pretty small and they can transfer into the other tray. So just keep them upright. And for the ones where I only have one or two, I just take them right from the tray. So row by row, you're going to be able to get that done. When we look at the side, you can see how all of those diamonds are sticking up. One other thing I like to do when I finish that row is put the paper back and just rub with my fingers just to make sure all of those diamonds are stuck on well. If you happen to drop some of those little jewels, sometimes with just a moist finger, you're going to be able to pick them up and put them back away. I will not be finishing this in this video. I just wanted to show you some of the tips that I use to do this work with. However, when I do get it done, I'll post a picture on Facebook and Instagram. But you can see how pretty that's going to be when it's done. I am looking forward to finishing this journal. It will be a fun journal to keep and write in. And I do hope this clears up some of the mystery on diamond kits, and I hope you enjoyed some of the tips that I like to do. I'll put some links in the description, and as always, thank you for joining me today on Sew Very Easy. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and I do have a newsletter, all under Sew Very Easy. I'll put them in the description for you. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.